Assalamu alaikum and good day to all of you. Welcome to the fifth video of the series Science and History. This one is a bit different since the previous ones we discussed topics specifically pertaining to science. This one is about history. Generally, when we talk about history or read history academically, we generally focus on empires and wars and conquest and rulers, kings and leaders. This one is different. We'll discuss an event, a single event that spawned so much impact that it has continued on for centuries and it still impacts us today. And surprisingly, we know very little about it. Tell me, are you aware of the Columbian Exchange? Have you heard the term? If if you're aware, have you just heard the term or do you know something about it? And if you know something about it, do you think you're considerably informed about it or just have some vague idea? And lastly, have you actually ever read about it, studied it, and are reasonably well aware of the details? In this case, congratulations. You're in the minority. You can put your awareness about this in the comments. That would help understand what the general situation is. Okay, so enough chit chat. Let's dive into this. If you have eaten potatoes, tomatoes, chocolate, and or chili peppers this week, and chances are that you have, you've tasted the legacy of one of the most important and probably the least talked about events in history. For thousands of years, the eastern and western hemispheres, the old world and the new world, lived in total isolation. Old world is basically the world known at the 15th century, generally Asia, Europe, and Africa, while the new world is the Americas. Peoples, plants, animals, and even microbes lived and evolved totally separately in total isolation. Then, in 1492, Christopher Columbus crossed the Atlantic. That single voyage set off a chain reaction, the first lasting connection between the Americas and the rest of the world. Historians call this the Columbian Exchange. From the Americas came food no one in Europe, Africa, or Asia had ever seen: potatoes, maize, tomatoes, cocoa, peanuts, chili peppers, even tobacco. These crops transformed diets and fueled population growth around the globe. In return, the old world sent wheat, rice, sugarcane, coffee, something, and animals like horses, cattle, pigs, sheep, things that the inhabitants of the Americas had no idea about. Horses, in particular, changed the lives of the native people on the plains forever. But not everything exchanged was welcome. Diseases like smallpox, measles, and influenza were brought by the Europeans to the Americas. Unfortunately, since they had never experienced these diseases, they didn't have any immunity against these. So the diseases rampaged through the Americas, devastating indigenous populations, in some regions wiping out more than 90% of the people. The Columbian Exchange reshaped what the world ate, how people lived, and even how economies worked. It set the stage for the modern interconnected world for better or for worse. In a way, every meal we eat today is part of the Columbian Exchange, a reminder that history is still on our plates. This was only the beginning. So, this was an overview of this event. We've barely scratched the surface. There's so much more in the details. This is why I'm calling this the part 1. I plan to make further videos on this topic where we'll dive deeper into the foods, animals, diseases, and other social events related to this that crossed oceans and rewrote human history. Just as a teaser to the next video, imagine Indian curries without chilies or Bengali sweets without sugar. Hard to picture, isn't it? In our next video, we will see how foods that traveled across the oceans didn't just add flavor, they transformed traditions, economies, and entire civilizations. Hope you found it interesting and there was some learning as well. I am excited to make further elaborative videos on the various aspects of the Columbian Exchange. Please provide your feedback in the comment sections below. Thank you and stay curious. And Allah Hafiz.